Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion. Silver said at some point, it's manifest destiny that the league will eventually expand. The last time that happened was 1988 with the Bobcats. Guys, Seattle fans hopeful things move along.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kemba Walker.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Hayward and Bridges at the small and power forward spots. Ball and Rozier work together in the backcourt, and it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for New York, Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward, Julius Randle out there with Nerlens Noel, and it's Burks in at the point guard position. And Grant, as you watch the league since you retired, what do you think is the biggest change?
Well, you started to see the three-point boom change towards the end of my career. And, of course, also how centers are used is probably the biggest change of them all.
Now here's Burks. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. The kick out to Fournier. Clock at 6. From deep. Ball with the rebound. Pass to Rozier. Plumlee, a screen on Fournier. Back to Ball. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Defensive foul charged to Mason Plumlee. His first personal. First team foul. Nerlens Noel at the line.
And that one falls for Noel.
The former Kentucky Wildcat Noel is a phenomenal defensive player who's really starting to find himself on offense as well.
Now here's Plumlee. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And it's blocked by Noel. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Noel. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Ball passes to Plumlee. Just 5 to shoot. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Randle. Randle, a screen on Rozier. Fournier, the pass to Randle. And yep, it's good.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all Randle is a bully baller. Those big shoulders, that muscular body, he does a nice job putting them to use.
Bridges passes to Hayward. Rozier against Fournier. From 12 feet. Fournier with some nice D.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Burks against Ball. Burks passes to Barrett. Knocks down the long J.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Randle. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Ball, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Launches a 3, knocks down the triple. Ball's got 6.
Hayward really an unselfish guy, willing to share the rock and get his teammates some opportunity.
For three, Randall. No luck on that one. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Knicks out in front, up 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Well, in this era of load management, Gordon Hayward says often it's out of the player's hands.
There's certain times where it's not our decision to not play. There are certain times where guys want to play, and the coaching staff and the training staff feels like it's in the team's best interest to not play. You know, there's certain injuries you really can't play with.
That's Gordon trusting the team doctors, Grant.
Yeah, and as a player, that's some tough luck with injuries. He's got to heed them when they tell him to rein it in.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Topping out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Kemba Walker. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Toppin, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Quickly outside. There's a screen by Toppin. The three knocks it down from distance. And we saw players like Jalen Green skip college and go straight to the G League with the Ignite team. Clark, now prospects are leaving high school early to go pro.
Yeah, and I think they should have that opportunity and right to choose that option if they feel that's what they want to do, BA. Not everybody is going to be able to make it to the NBA, but some can actually forego college and get their NBA or pro career started earlier, and they should have that right and option.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Last season, the Charlotte Hornets finishing with their best record in the last 5 seasons. With the addition of Lamelo Ball, this team finally has some talent to build around, playing a switching defense and going zone the most in the NBA. Guys?
Oh, fun to watch. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff.
And you know, Kelly Oubre, a name that kind of flew under the radar in free agency. Now, he had a down year with the Warriors last season, but still, he was looking for a payday in free agency. They took a short deal with the Hornets to re-up his value.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the strike.
One thing you know when defending Barrett, he wants to get to the rim every chance he can.
First team foul. R.J. Barrett at the line. One shot.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Barrett. And you know, Grant, on his attacks to the basket, Barrett is looking for points, a foul, or both.
Oftentimes initiating the contact, too. As he gets more established in the league, he'll get more calls to go his way.
Now here's Ball. 23 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
And you think about the draft profile of Lamelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker.
Gibson's checked in for Toppin.
One shot. One shot.
And that one falls for Ball.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
Now here's Barrett. And in that win against the Spurs, he's another guy who played really well.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Pass to Oubre. And the three-pointer goes.
Jr.
Oubre's got 6 in the quarter.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Walker with it. Oubre picks him up. It's Barrett on the wing. Shoots over ball. And it's New York with another.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
Now here's Ball. 9 points in the game. Over to the wing. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Ball's got 11.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Here's Walker. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Goes up at the elbow. Misses off the left iron.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hornets out in front, up by 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game.
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
Let's move on to see what's coming up on the schedule.
I hope they see the upcoming road games as an opportunity to spend time together and build trust. The ties you make with your guys on the trip can really strengthen the squad, like me and you, Ernie. Forget Kenny. Me and you are tight.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Lamelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. On the floor for Charlotte, Rozier the 2 with Hayward at the 3. Mason Plumlee out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Now here's Rozier. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Tries it from 19 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him. And he's really silencing all the haters. Randall has become a guy you can run the offense through time and time again.
Noel with a screen on Ball. Here's Burks. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal.
And Randall effectively became a point center starting last year.
And Coach put him in spots where he can make easy reads. So Randall knows exactly when to attack and when to look for a teammate.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Burks against Ball. Rozier outside. Bridges a screen on Fournier.
One of the things Rozier does best, attack, going right at guys.
New York trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the
Outside
third.
Burks.
2 minutes.
Pass to Randall. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Charlotte ball.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for R.J. Barrett.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Bridges, a screen on Fournier. Rozier, the pass to Bridges. Rozier against Fournier. Ball outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
First team foul.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
3 shots. 3 shots.
First one falls for him. The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Randall, a screen on Ball. Burks with it, picked up by Plumlee. Lets it fly. Deflected! Rozier against Barrett. Rozier, the pass to Hayward. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Hornets lead by 7.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Barrett finds Burks. Here's Toppin. 58 seconds left in the third. Sinks the tray. Toppin's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
With the tip.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
New York has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Hayward against Barrett. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
27.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Sinks it from distance.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Randall outside. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot goes. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
Forcing his way in is Randall. Hard for the defender to counter his strength.
Here's Ball. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back after this. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Ball moving, quick decision. Get the ball from side to side. Set better screens. Defensively, we got to do a much better job. Let's get on the glass.
Urging his squad to be more decisive, especially on the defensive end.
But Coach Thibodeau isn't pleased with his guys. It's clear he wants them to be more aggressive.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Bullock and Randall make up the 2 forward spots. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now. Washington's shot is good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Fournier. On the wing quickly. With the teardrop, he got a piece of it.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
The Hornets with a lead. Pass to Washington. Now Rozier.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Bridges, a screen on Walker. On the attack, Rozier. Washington outside. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Here's Bridges. And it's Charlotte with another.
You know, we've seen Bridges knock down threes, but I think this is his sweet spot at 15 to 19-foot range.
Here's Randall. Soft touch off the glass.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
33.
Rozier outside. Oubre passes to Rozier. Washington, a screen on quickly. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Barrett's checked in for New York. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter here. Ooh, what a play. Just palms the block. Rozier against Randall. Outside Fournier for 3. He connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ, knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
Now here's Hayward inside. And there's Plumlee on the assist by Hayward. And the Hornets lead by 7.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Burks, he's checked in for Walker. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Robinson passes to Randall. Over Bridges, and it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
New York foul. R.J. Barrett. That's his first personal. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
At the line, 2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
.27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. For 3, Randall. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
For Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
2 shots.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Randall, the pass to Noel, stolen by Bridges, and now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his first personal, 4th team foul. Mason Plumlee at the line, 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. It's Barrett on the wing. The 3 is up. Laces one from 3.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Barrett can't hit. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Lamelo Ball.